I accidentally became president of a planet shaped like a duck. The accident, I was just trying to microwave a burrito. That's how it started. Simple hunger, human hunger, Earth hunger. The kind you feel at 3:17 a.m. when you've already made every bad life decision except one more. I pressed the wrong button. Instead of reheat, I hit quantum eject. I don't even know why that was on the microwave. Probably a factory error, or maybe fate has a sense of humor and a burrito addiction. The next thing I knew, I was floating in space, wearing pajama pants, holding a half-frozen burrito, and staring down at a planet shaped exactly like a duck. Quack World Prime. It wasn't metaphorical. The planet literally had 2 wings, dense jungles, webbed feet, industrial zones, a perfectly sculpted beak, capital city, obviously, and a tail that wagged every 14 hours due to tectonic hiccups. Orbiting this planet were satellites broadcasting ducky lullabies and political ads. And before I could scream, I was tractor-beamed into its left nostril. The mistaken messiah, I woke up in a golden throne room surrounded by feathered aliens wearing monocles and sashes. They all bowed. One stepped forward. He had feathers like oil spills and the voice of a jazz saxophone. "You have arrived, O reheated one." "I think there's been a mistake," I said, clutching my burrito. "Legend says our savior will descend holding the sacred snack and wearing the trousers of sleep." I looked down. Pajama pants. Damn it. Duckocracy and the war of slight inconveniences. Turns out I was now president of Quack World Prime, and I had responsibilities. Mostly ceremonial, occasionally existential. Approve the seasonal breadfall festival. Mediate disputes between the right wing and left wing, literally. Declare formal annoyance at nearby rival planets, e.g. Spatula 9 and Planet Shoe. But most urgently, defeat the Goose Armada. Because geese across the cosmos are universally jerks, and they declared war over a tweet. The tweet that doomed a world. It was sent centuries ago by one of Quackworld's early leaders, translated roughly as, "Geese are just ducks with anger issues." They never forgot. They never forgave. And now, their fleet of honking death ships was approaching fast, broadcasting war hymns that sounded like broken car alarms and threats written in Comic Sans. I had 72 hours to respond, and I had no idea how to lead. Enter the Burrito Oracle. Desperate, I bit into the microwave burrito. Reality shimmered. Time paused. Before me appeared an ancient being made of salsa and glowing wisdom, the Burrito Oracle. "You are the chosen snack consumer," it boomed. "You must unite the duck factions or perish beneath goose lasers. How do I do that? With toppings and truth." It gave me a sombrero and disappeared in a puff of cilantro. I had a plan. Operation Quack Treaty. With help from the Feathered Intelligence Agency and a time-traveling duck historian named Bill, I summoned the factions. Jungle ducks, eco-extremists, Icebill tribe, live on the tail, only communicate in yodels. Egg priests of Beakspire believe reality is yolk-based. They argued. They threw bread. One tried to duel me with a spoon, but I offered a solution. "Let's host the Goose Ambassador for brunch." They stared. Brunch was sacred, but they agreed. The Goose and the Truth Ambassador. Knock. Honk landed in a ship shaped like a middle feather. He was 12 feet tall, wore a cape made of broken apologies and oozed bitterness. But at brunch, something incredible happened. He cried. "We just wanted to be invited," he sniffed. "Ducks always host brunch, never geese, never us." The room went silent. Then someone passed him a mimosa, and peace was declared over shared waffles. Farewell from the throne. After the treaty, I gave one final speech. "I came here by accident. I leave by microwave. But you, ducks, geese, feathered oddities, you reminded me that even in the dumbest universe imaginable, kindness matters." The ducks cheered. Someone threw toast. And then I was teleported home just as the microwave beeped. Earth again, I landed face first in my kitchen. The burrito was now perfectly hot. I checked my phone. One notification, a duck emoji, winked, and whispered somehow, "Thanks, Prez."